Two songs to get you working on the F major chord that we've seen in this beginner guitar a chord a day challenge. The first song is an early Wings song from 1974, and the second song is a song going back to 1966 from Manfred. Now, Junior's Farm is a McCartney tune from the early days of Wings. It's a great little rocker, and check out the version on the newly released One Hand Clapping LP. It's about time you released that. Now, this is just again, this is a very basic version of the song. We're only looking at a verse and a chorus. And we're going to need 4 chords: G, F, E minor, and a cheeky little C major in there as well. And so here's the chord progression on the screen. So we've got G for a bar, then we have the second bar, which has the cheeky little C, and as you can see, it's got 3 strums of G and then a quick C on the 4th beat going back to G. That's going to really push that chord transition from G to C. Then we have F and then E minor. So have a listen to this. I'm going to play this through, and a strumming pattern that you can use is downstrokes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have seen me with the Pokemon. I had a honey and I bet $1,000. Just in nick of time, I look at his hand. I was talking to an Eskimo. Said he was hoping for a fall of snow. Went up the sea line, ready to go. Let's talk about some transitioning now from G to C major for that quick cheeky little C. This is the reason why I prefer this version of the G major, using the 4th finger, 3rd finger and 2nd finger, because these 2 fingers are in the kind of the same position for when you go into the C major chord. So there's the C major chord, and you see 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, and the same with the G major. 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret. And I think this really helps. Now going from G to F, now let's talk again. 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret for G, and then if we head over to F, using this nice simple version, we've got 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, 2nd fret. So in fact, if you go from F to C to G, and then G to C to F, you just see those fingers are just lifting up, moving across, moving across, moving across, moving across. And so that makes it a little bit easier. Now from F to E minor, we're going to be sliding down a little bit. So take off these fingers, slide down 1 fret, and then for the E minor, stick that there. Alright, so look again. F, take off, slide down, keep this finger on there, and then put on the 2nd finger to play that E minor. And then when you go back to G to repeat the verse, keep this finger on, take these 2 fingers on, and put the rest of the chord down. So this is like a bit of an anchor that can help you make the chord changes a little easier. Now let's talk about the chorus. Now the chorus is only G and F. So we're going, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, down to Junior's farm where I wanna lay low. Low life, high life, oh let's go, take me down to Junior's farm. Take me down, Jimmy. And it goes into the solo. Great solo, by the way. And so, you know, as we talked about with these transitions, if you're playing G like this, going to F, is a little easier. If you're playing your G like this, F is going to be a bit of a stretch. But of course it will be doable the longer you keep playing. But I do prefer this version of G major when you're playing this, when you're starting out, I should say. So let's have a run through of the verse and the chorus. The chords are on the screen, the chord progression is also on the screen. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have seen me with the poker man. I had a honey and I made a grand. Just in the nick of time, I look at his hand. Oh, I was talking to an Eskimo. Said he was hoping for a fall of snow. Went up the sea line, ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Down to Junior's farm where I wanna lay low. Low life, high life, oh let's go. Take me down to Junior's farm. Pretty Flamingo, flamingo wings, some kind of flying theme here I think. Pretty Flamingo is a little tougher than the Wings song, but hopefully by now you're a little bit warmed up. Now for the record, if you'll pardon the pun, you'll need a capo on the 6th fret if you want to play along with the record or with the original. But I'm not using one for two reasons. First of all, it's easier for me to warble my way through it. And secondly, not everybody has a capo. But if you need one, there's a link down below in the description for a very simple run-of-the-mill basic capo. The intro looks like this, C and F, C and F, and it's pretty much the same for the verse too. And so you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And I'm using my favourite strumming pattern, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and down, 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 up, down, up. Very versatile. So that's the verse, and sorry, that's the intro. We can just do that, and then the verse. We can see the verse on the screen here, and we've got CF, CF, then a bar of C, and then F, G. Bar of C, F, G, C, F, C, F. So we've got F being worked to death here, okay? And I think it's a really good song to practice this. So let's have a playthrough of this verse, okay? For the second verse, instead of finishing with C, F, C, F, it will just finish with C, F, and then a complete bar of C. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and on our block, all of the guys call her Flamingo, 'cause her hair glows like the sun and her eyes can light the sky. When she walks, she moves so fine, like a flamingo, crimson dress that clings so tight. She's out of reach and out of sight. So the middle part of the song goes like this. You can see the chords on the screen. F again, G, 2 bars of C, F, G, C, G, G. Let's have a run through of that. So we're carrying on from the C. When she walks by, she brightens up the neighborhood. Oh, every guy would make her his if he just could. If she just would. Da 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 da. It's a great little song. That's very catchy, I think. So two songs there that are really working on the F major chord. Don't give up on that chord. It's difficult at first, but the more you work on it, the better you'll get, and eventually it'll be a piece of cake.